father of Singapore and the first Prime Minister of Singapore, Lee Kuan Yew, born on 16 September 1923. He died on 23 March 2015. Lee Kuan Yew said, "What I fear is complacency. When things always become better, people tend to want more for less work." Lee Kuan Yew, born Harry Lee Kuan Yew, often referred to by his initials LKY, was a Singaporean politician and a lawyer who served as the first Prime Minister of Singapore from 1959 to 1919. As one of the founding members of the People's Action Party, Lee is recognized as the nation's founding father, credited with rapidly transitioning the country from a developing third world into a developed first world country within a single generation under his leadership. From a third world to the first world, a leap, a jump. Lee Kuan Yew said, "What I fear is complacency. When things always become better, people tend to want more for less work." The greatest disease and the greatest poverty of the whole world is only on this one. People see the smoke, then they try to relax. They think the moment the smoke comes, they can go and rest. When the smoke comes, when the pain comes, that is the time you intend to scream louder. The cry, the roar of a thousand-man warrior, the cry should shake the whole generation of your people, whole nation of yours. The whole body should shake of your scream to take it forward. Even to push the cart, you need that push and the scream. When you do not scream and you stop it, people will never see the fire, and you keep on complaining to anybody and everybody. Lee Kuan Yew said, when things are getting better, everybody wants to go out and play, and United Nations Secretary General was telling, the youngsters are pulling the guard down. They are not disciplined. They are indisciplined. When they pull the guard down, virus is spreading. When it comes down, that is the time you should be very, very careful. Another one shocks, multiple shocks will come. Whenever you see an earthquake, after the earthquake, don't rush up to your house. Aftershocks are more. You have to wait for the aftershocks to finish. Why are you in a hurry? Because people were never been taught to look inside them, to ask, who am I? They have never been taught. You have never been taught that you have a power, you have a strength inside. When you know to break open that power, how do you break open the power? Your heart is stone-like. The mind is stone-like. The eyes is stone-like. It needs the highest. Even if you polish, it is not possible to polish it. It has to be heated to the extremes of the temperature. When you see the heat, do not ask for more. Whom are you asking? When you are doing exercise and you reach the extremes, you think you can take a drink, you will have a heart attack and die. After you finish your exercise, after the body calms down, then only you drink. At least in half an hour time of waiting. Same is the work. When things get better, people intend to ask more. What are you asking? You should only ask more of your energy. That is the time the energy cracks for you to see more better inside. A new better world. And that better is only the dirt. It is just extracting the dirt, scrubbing the dirt. When the dirt is cleaned up, you see a pure hollow space, a cleaned pipe. In that pipe, you can see the divine, you can see the truth. For that truth, you do not ask for more. What Lee Kuan felt was, when things become better, people tend to want more for less work. They wanted to do less work. but still they wanted to see the fire. They want not even to go and see the smoke. They want somebody else to light the fire. When somebody else light the fire, it will melt their stone inside the heart, not your stone. And you will be complaining what went wrong. Are you a slave or a master? God has made you a master, not a slave. God has sent you a rich body with powerful, priceless things with you, all diamonds. It is for you to burn it to the extremes, for working very, very hard. I am not going to use the word very, very hard because it is a way of life. You have to scrub it. Otherwise, the next day you cannot cook rice in the same steam. After cooking, you have to see the smallest hole and clean it up. Otherwise, rice will not get cooked. When things always become better, people tend to want more for less work. UN Secretary General, the guard is very important. When you pull your guard a little down, it's like a pint of shit in a cup of vanilla ice cream. Your discipline should be perfect to the core. Extremes, the last drop of your talent to be pulled out, to be cleaned for you to accept the shine before you go to sleep. When the guard is slightly down, you can get knocked down. When the guard is down, a little discipline down. A little discipline is through hard labor. God has sent a very 100% disciplined body with eyes, nose, whole. I do not want to repeat again. And indiscipline is you are putting a pint of shit in the cup of vanilla ice cream. It stinks. Do not stink it. You are such a beautiful ornament. And Singapore President Lee Kuan Yew worked on that. He did not pull the guard down. He did not allow a single gap. He said, even every engineer knows a smallest gap, the water enters, it can destroy this whole structure, destroy this whole country. Your body can go rotten. A smallest gap you should not allow. It has to be intact. A smallest pain on your eye, you rush up to the doctor. Hell, that's why he said, when things get better, that's time you must work harder, little more harder, not escape. The moment you see the smoke, you do not ask for money. Wait for the fire. And not when the fire comes also, do not stop it. Burn it to the extremes. When it burns to extremes, then you can see the melting of the stone. When the stone starts melting, you have to become an artist to create varieties of ornaments, varieties of things for his people. Lee Kuan Yew did that the same, and he proved it. Singapore's GDP per capita is $65,000 when compared with Japanese 36,000 and 46,000 for Hong Kong and around 9,000 for China and just 2,000 for India. What are you talking? I do not know. Let the leader, a strong leader, break up the GDP, bring up the people to that level, the per capita income. Make people work. Ashoka the Great said, don't give them more facility, but make people strong. Let not the leaders tell you to become strong. You know you are strong. Make yourself strong. Without sweating, you do not go to slave. Lee Kuan Yew, a smallest nation, could prove from a third country with one generation, they came to the developed country, the very first world country, the neatest, cleanest city. And in India, we kept on telling, pure, clean, temple clean, all the cleanliness next to godliness. But do we practice that practice? If Singapore can do it, we can do it. Then there is no poverty. Together we can wipe out more tears and bring down hunger. Father of Singapore, the God of Singapore, the Maharishi of Singapore, I want to call him Lee Kuan Yew, Saint Lee Kuan Yew, Maharishi is Lee Kuan Yew, God Lee Kuan Yew. You have proved it, Lee Kuan Yew. We miss you. You have proved it, and still others only watching. Do not watch, just do it. If Singapore can do it, we can do it. What I fear is complacency. When things always become better, people tend to want more for less work. No. For less work, take nothing. For more work, give them free as bonus. This is my 120th short discourse. God